Good evening and welcome to the Hobby Corner. It's our first Friday hobby hangout of 2022 or 2022, however you want to say it. We don't care because we're all good. We're at the end of the first full week of the new year too. And it's about time to have some hobby and chill. A little bit of chat, a little bit of hobby, a little bit of chin wag, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And yeah, just have a good time with everyone. So how you doing? Let me know in the chat. What you been up to since New Year's? What you been up to since Christmas? How was your Christmas? And yeah, let's get that ball rolling. Also, stay tuned for later. If you haven't already entered your works in progress or completed projects in the community corner thread in the Discord channel, then hop over to Discord. There'll be a link in the description, or Nightbot will throw one up, or maybe even one of the very good mods that I have in the chat could even post the oh, there you go, there's Nightbot, right? there's the link. Yeah, hop over there. Great little community, and pop your stuff on there, and around 10 o'clock we will go through everyone's entries for the new year. And then of course we got a nice little announcement as well later on, to do with a Discord friendly painting challenge. So I've got a few suggestions for names as well. And I'll put up a poll in the chat so you lot can have a vote on it. I've picked 3 of my favorite suggestions so far. There were some really good ones and some really ridiculous ones, but it was a good laugh. So yeah, I want to say a big thank you to everyone for making those suggestions as well. So I'm a little bit chilly at the moment. Sorry, I only got in just over an hour ago, and the house is still warming up, so my feet are frozen. You know, but this room will warm up quick enough. Anyways, before we get into all of that, let's have a look and say hello to all the early birds. So I'm gonna pop that down, and I'm gonna zip over to there. Oh, go away, Microsoft Edge. No one uses you. Coming in straight at the top, we got Mr. Lupus Canis. How you doing, mate? We also got the Misadventures of Mr. Fish. And we got Wolfenstone as well. We have Miss Gina in there. We've got Raven's Rook Miniatures, Andrew Milligan. We've got the Nightbot popping up left, right, and centre. Yes, spam a lot. Got Robert Blake as well. Happy New Year to you, man. And Void Captain Bazooka flying in there as well. Hello, one and all. And if you are just lurking, don't be afraid to say hello. We're all nice, friendly characters some of the time. So don't be afraid. We won't harm you. So yeah, don't forget all that like, share, subscribe nonsense. You know, all that crud. Yeah, you know. Don't have to say it all because we already know. I'm a little bit out of focus as well. I'm holding my bin juice double-handed at the moment because it's so lovely and warm, and my hands are so frozen, and I need to get the dexterity back into my digits so I can get some painting done. But what are we painting tonight? From the shelves of endless works in progress and things yet to be done, I'm going to have to start packing a lot of that away. But I do want to get some of it done. And the big project that I'm working on at the moment, and it might not be big for some people, but for me it's a big project, is this bad boy right here. That's right. So not only is it my first dragon, but it is, apart from a monolith from like bloody years and years and years ago, it's the biggest thing I've ever painted. The only thing that comes close to it is, of course, what I showed you before. You know, Arcana Black on on that big skeletal thing. So I decided to go for the red and cream scheme, just for something different, because I know like Star Drakes were mostly painted in black and blues and greeny blues and stuff like that. And I saw one paint scheme and I thought it was really cool. So I'm doing a simpler approach to it. Just lots of dry brushing, because you got all the texture there for dry brush. And now what I'm going to do is dry brush some highlights on this cream area. And then I want to go with a watered down Agrax Earth shade and shade like the more heavily shielded areas, you know. So and then figure out how I'm going to do these wings, because the wings are whack, y'all. Wickety whack. So let's pop that in there somewhere. Pop it in there somewhere. I mean, that's just, there's a flayed one for scale. Like, there we go. That's a bad comparison. But anyways, I want to get that done. So I did the reds first, and I'll do a video on it. I'm actually currently filming a video on it because this is something that I've put off for so long. So look out for that in the coming weeks. Squidvian, not the Squatvian otter. Sorry. How you doing, bud? Don't worry about being late. The best thing is that you are here. So thank you for joining us. Also, let's just dip this volume, and we're going to get some background noise in there. And let's get the show rolling, shall we? Right. Holy moly, I need to turn that volume down on my thing. Almost blasted my ear rolls off. How you doing, Hugh? Long time, man. Yeah, just painting a giant fracking dragon. Just the usual, right? Well, the thing is, I'm behind on it anyway. I've been wanting to get this done for ages. I've had it on the shelf for years, and I'm finally getting it painted up, and I don't want to stop until it's done. I don't want to give in to all that procrastinating and stuff. So let's get to it. I know, oh, I forgot what colour I was using before. That was it, Screaming Skull. Because I'm staying with the off-white. Because it looks so good. And, got a nice medium dry brush as well. Pop that on there. And you know, I'm very slow to throw away kitchen roll, because when it comes to dry brushing, you can go back to it. It's my way of being both financially and eco-friendly, sensible, you know what I mean? So I actually can still pop that head off, which is fine. So I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm gonna just get the sides a bit more, just to give them a bit more of a highlight, because that's more in a direct light. Same over here as well. I could get that a bit more, and it's very subtle, but it does the job, you know what I mean? So it's all about just getting those areas which are up here more, and then I'm gonna like shade underneath a bit more, so that underneath area is a bit more hidden away, so to speak. So let's get on with that. So latest hobby news. There is going to be a new store anniversary mini. They look alright. I think the Inquisitor is the clear winner of that. I don't think anyone will really disagree with that. it's a pretty badass mini, and I saw a really good meme of it actually, where it was like the Inquisitor is the 40k fan base. The sword is the 40k memes, and then the book is the Tau Codex, and the little flame is the Tau player's spirit. I thought that was really good because everyone's just ripping into the railgun. Is it the railgun? The big gun that they got on their on one of their tanks. It's basically a character killer. Like if you can snipe a character, then you know that's it. It's pretty much a one-hit kill. Because it's got the ignores invulnerable saves. You know, that's tough. That is absolutely tough. And it dishes out absolute mental amount of damage as well. So that's pretty cool actually. I mean, like, you know, a shooty army should be shooty, you know. So obviously they're just going to get like deep striked and infiltrated on and absolutely dunked on in combat, but they always had them, you know. That was their flaw. That's why you had the drones about to sort of help protect them from that. Drop the brush. Anyway, I think it's good. It'd make more fun games, you know. It makes things a bit more interesting when they change the rules up a little bit now and then. Otherwise the game gets stagnant, you know, it gets too predictable. I don't know, that's a very controversial thing because a lot of people are like, no, they need to stick with the rules they made, they need to stop changing them so often. But yeah, it would just get a bit stagnant, you know? Just a little bit. There we go, I think that's enough of that. Alright, let's see what we've got in here. Oh, Robert Evans, how you doing, man? Coming in with your Superfly. How did I just get this note? I have no idea. Mr. Hughes says, got a new baby, so hobby time taken a massive hit. Still stalking the channel, just not live. That's alright, man. I understand. I know what that's like. Did that twice over. Oh, barely had time to recover after the first time because there's only 15 months difference. So basically went through the tough 18 months of sleepless nights. Well, actually the first 6 months is more or less the sleepless nights, and then after that you get into a rhythm. But it was like, you know, the next kid came along, so that didn't help either. That's it. Mr. R says, I tried a dry brush, but I must not brush the paint off enough. So when ARI, be practicing until you're good. Okay, so I have a foolproof way of doing it. Okay, right. This is the Hobby Corner Knuckle test. Okay, or you know, the Kev test. Either way. So you get a bit on your palette, whatever you use in a palette. Just you can't use a wet palette for dry brushing because that's counterproductive. Yeah. So you just get a little bit of paint on there. You get some on that brush, and then you work it into the bristles. Yeah. Like that until it looks like it's getting dry, but it's still not dry enough. You kitchen roll or tissue, whatever, just dab it. Then you get your thumb knuckle, crease it like that. You could use your finger as well. I use my thumb knuckle like that, and I crease it like that, and it looks like the bumps on a miniature. You just brush over it like that, and if you get a heavy amount of paint on there, just on the tissue again, and then try again. If it's dusting it, it might be a little too dry, or that might just be the texture you're going for, because you can get like a nice dusty dry brush. But you want somewhere where it's just leaving paint on the top, but it's not smearing or leaving any streaks, and it's not getting into the recesses of your knuckle. So ideally it looks like that. I mean, that's the worst colour to do it on, but I don't want to taint this with any other colour. Good evening, Mr. Tabletop Ready Minis. How you doing, mate? Glad you could join us. So there you go. You got some free advice, as we always like to give away on this channel. So I'll be going to work with paint all over my thumb, looking like an absolute nutter. Right, so got to get an idea of how the wings are, so I know roughly how to shade these bad boys. And use the light, the actual natural light, to see how it goes. And it's going to be sort of up here, so it's sort of like in that sort of position, so it'll be coming down round here, definitely up on there. And I'm doing downwards because of course the light won't be underneath, it'll be on the top. So I'll do that downward stuff like that. A little bit along that ridge there. And along here. That's the flatter area. I'm going to leave that bit there because of course it wouldn't really get that much of that natural light. Maybe a little bit on there actually. Okay, and then because it's sort of like that, you get a little bit in there and in there, and the light coming down. But of course, the veins block that light coming through, and then you just work it in like that. Those areas. Kind of happy with that. It's very subtle again, but it works. Mr. Kev on sucking eggs, you heard it here. Don't paint on my hand intentionally, but definitely agree with something to test the dry brush on. Helps immensely with learning how to paint. Yeah. Not looking like they got sandblasted by blue light. Fair enough. I think dry brushing is the way forward. I literally only stipple and dry brush. I'll tell you what, it is the quickest way of getting those details highlighted. And with a bit of practice, it can be almost as good as blending. You know, depending on how soft your brushes are and stuff like that. Get real good blends. Dry brushing. Okay, so it's just to get a rough idea. This was like the wonkiest pinning job ever. So it's going to be all of the top and none of the underneath, just a little bit of like the edges here. That's it. Right, cool, let's get doing. Work it in. Work it in, work it out, work it in, work it out. Check it all about. And a good thing about dry brushing is if you make a mistake, you literally could just rub it off with your thumb. And it rubs it off because there isn't too much paint there. So it's easy enough just to rub away. Okay, so it's like that. That direction. So I still want to do a top down for these bits. Like that. leave the under bit along there, and then just come down. But the rest of it can get a nice little highlight there. Right. Stippling is something you need to learn. Stippling can be very good for achieving additional texture on a miniature. If you've got like a lot of flat area, then you do your stippling to build up an area of texture. And it is really effective. It's not too hard to do either. It's sort of on par with dry brushing in terms of it's easy to do, and it just takes a little bit of practice to master. Once you get going, you're good. So you should see I'm building up the dry brush quite lightly. I don't want to overwhelm it. Just remind myself it goes down like that, okay. Really not used to painting such large miniatures. So I think a lot of things need to be sort of exaggerated in order for it to stand out on a larger miniature. But I don't want my highlights to stand out too much, you know. Let me get that on then. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. That will do. And then of course it was just a little bit on this one and this one, where the light would just catch it from the way it was folded, like so. There we go. Cool. I'm happy with that. Right, one final highlight. And another good thing about dry brushing, you don't really need to clean the brush. Just need to just rub it away, whatever's left on the brush. And that way it saves having to, you know, try and dry the brush, because of course it's going to be tough to dry it enough that you can dry brush effectively again. Me Foss in the chat, how you doing, mate? How'd you get here, mate? Is that the yummy Star Drake? It is indeed. Try to get some of it done. And Phil is in the chat as well. How you doing, bruv? How are you doing? A bit more shake. Right. So because it's a layer, I should have used the Nah, I'm sticking with the layer. Sticking with the layer brush because sorry, not the layer brush. The layer paint, because it's brighter than the base paint, even though the base paint is drier and thicker, and therefore would be better for dry brushing with. There we go. So this is going to be my final highlight. So just remember like that. I'm going soft here. I want the utmost reaches to get this. So just go with it. I can go with the flow. Whoa, whoa, don't say it doesn't matter anymore. That'll do. I hope you're doing very well, my friend. Both of you doing very, very well. And I hope you all posted your works of art over on the community corner chat as well, so we can bask in its glory later. Right. So a little bit on the top there. Let's do one straight down there. I'd only get a little bit there. Yeah, sort of up there. It's all going to be up there. That's real dramatic music, by the way. And a little bit down here. Cool. Yeah, a bit there. Bit on the neck there. Yeah, a little bit on that neck there. It's on the shoulders, really, isn't it? That's where you're going to need that. And catch the leg. Just the tops of those feet as well. Alright, okay, that is the underbelly and the large membrane of the wings done. I'm happy with that. I'm happy chappy with that, of course. Yeah, Nightbot really is on a mission, isn't it? I need to cut that back a bit. You have a good night, Mr. Tabletop. Thanks again for tuning in, bruv. I'll give that a real good clean. And I'll use some brush soap later on just to give it a deeper clean. Make it last a bit longer. Right, so what do I wanna do right now? What do I wanna do right now? What do I wanna do right now? The last thing I'm gonna be doing is the eyes, the mouth, because I got a different plan for that. I need to do the armor and straps and the claws, and then of course I need to do these bits along here as well. That's boring stuff, you don't want to see me do that. And the armor's going to be a pain, because it's large bits of gold and blue. So what am I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna add some watered down Agrax, weren't I? Or Agrax, a shade. So got a little Agrax a shade, and got my trusty wash brush that I've had for donkey's years. Still going very well and very strong. Right. You know what, I'm going to need a fair amount of this, so just going to tip a little bit out on the palette. Ooh, there we go. A little bit too much now. Ah, darn it. It's fine, I've got loads of it from the magazines that I haven't used yet. For like 3 pots. But I don't like wasting, you know? I like wasting. There we go. Right. Got some clean water over here that I can use to dilute. And I wanna... Let's see how it goes 50-50 first. So I'm just flicking the water on because it's quicker. There we go. Look at that good old stir. Where a flat palette doesn't work too well. Right, now what I want to do is sort of target the areas that will be darker because it's shaded away, hidden away from most of the light. And I know, I can't believe I'm actually watering down a shade, because usually I just whack it on as thickly as I can, but I want to build this up a little bit in the areas that need it. Right, just nearer to the membranes there, like the fleshy bit. Want that to be a bit darker so it stands out a little bit. Well, it doesn't stand out, but it helps to flatter a bit, not look so flat color wise. And this is just to tone down the highlights a little bit there. Okay, let's see what the staff picked. Hey, Gunstar Hero! How you doing, mate? Red and yellow checkered wings. Get the heck out of here, mate. Quarter panel it, I dare ya. No freaking way, mate. No freaking way. Absolutely not. Out of the question. Couldn't pay me to do that. Right, what's the time? Well, we got half hour until the community corner. Sweet. Right, so which wing was this? This was the one facing like that, wasn't it? Okay. So if it's facing like that, then I'm gonna go... This is why it's thinned down, so it's not too stark. I just increase those shaded areas. So all along there would be slightly shaded. There we go. Oh, Underdog! How you doing, Bazza? Hope you're well. Happy New Year. Okay. Get in there as well. You know what? I never thought I would enjoy painting this. I thought I'd just be full of anxiety going through painting such a large miniature. But when I got started, once I got started, I'm like, boom, gonna nail this. And I'm enjoying it, man. Slowly getting over that large mini anxiety. So I don't really need to shade that because I did that side quite dark already. So let's have a quick look at how that's going. Right, so it was like that, wasn't it? Alright, let's get this done then. So, what else has been happening since the new year? Ah, Warhammer, the Warhammer Plus thing. They're already about to show off the next free mini for the subscription, which is interesting. So from what I understand, those who paid for the year, they only had to wait 9 months until they got their free mini for the year. Whereas anyone who's paying monthly, you gotta wait for the 12 months. So I think that's probably why they're showing it off now. Either that, or they're going to push the schedule up on it. Or an alternative theory, it might just be that if you sign up from now on, that's the miniature that you're going to get, rather than the war boss or the Vindicator Assassin. So those are some thoughts there. Does anyone know what they're going to be? Have we got any theories out there on what they could possibly be? And then lastly, we got new Eldar coming along, or Eldari as they're now known as of a few years ago. And much rejoicing was had from fans of Space Elves. Personally, I've never really been that keen on them. The aesthetic just doesn't really tickle my fancy for me. But I'm glad there's more miniatures to decorate the bases of my Space Marines. So it's trash talk. Half of the 40k fandom there. Right, I think this one does need a bit more shading because it is a lot more hidden away. What else happened? I also got to see the new Spider-Man movie just before the new year, and yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fan service. I look forward to seeing what happens with the rest of the MCU, and how, you know, these events play out. It leaves a lot of things to go back on, a lot of problems to be resolved later on. So yeah, haven't started The Mandalorian yet though. I did manage to finish The Witcher. That was really good. And I caught up on a couple other shows. Yeah, I'm definitely can't wait for Doctor Strange, the Multiverse of Madness. It's going to be a banging movie. Right, I'm just picking up the excess that's pulling there because I don't want it to be pulled in there. There we go. Right, that's that done. Alright, what we got in the chat? Alright, Death Guard Army work in progress. Mortarion built to prime and paint 3 Blight Horrors. Built and part painted 2 bloat drones. Built and part painted 24 poxwalkers. Built and part painted. Wow, you've been busy, Phil. That's the words going on. Cruel Boys Army still need the big bird thing. Nice. Russian alert. Yeah, zap it. What have we got in here? You just reminded me to update my address for Warhammer Plus. So thanks for that. No worries. It's not Mackham's, maybe Monkey Hangers. I don't know what that's all about. Spoiler for Spider-Man. Spider-Man's in it. Yeah, big spoiler that. The new season of Witcher is absolutely awesome. Definitely. I know I'm coming across a bit quiet tonight. Sorry, after the first 10 minutes I go into chill mode. So I've got to remember to turn it up, turn it up, get it closer to my face so you can hear me better. Working on some Underhive market terrain at the moment, using the new kit and some cargo containers. Having a break from doing is Howling Griffin Bike Captain. Yeah, man, that's good. It's good to mix it up because then you don't get any burnout then. I wasn't sold on the second season of Witcher. Graphics are 100% better, but story is just weird. Yeah, true. Story is very weird. I think that's part of its charm, and it takes some getting used to. But the first season threw me the first time I watched it, because for the first couple of episodes I didn't quite get that there was it was skipping back and forth in time, and it took that second watch to get it, and then everything made a bit more sense. But second season is a far less time skip nonsense. It's sort of carrying on from where I left off essentially. So I felt like it flowed a bit better. Right, I'm just gonna shade under here a bit. Okay. This is a funky playlist, I tell you. All this area down here. Just realised I put the mic right in the camera. Fucking Burke. Right. Like that. There we go. And then all of this is going to be a lot darker. But just around to here, I think the light would catch and bounce back at whoever's viewing it. Gonna need more Agrex. So I didn't put too much on the table. Shade in there, little crease there. But not right down to there, because of course that's viewable. So we're just under the armor panels as well. I want to get that shaded, and then there's little belly. What the hell is Bella? No one's gonna look underneath the Star Drake anyway. I think this is just for myself really. Just in there. knee crevice as well. Under the armor, under the butt. That knee crevice again. Ah, I think that's enough additional shading. Meandering Shade, how you doing, mate? Glad you could join us. The Witcher books as a Christmas gift, still on Lord of the Rings 2 Towers, so I can't exactly read The Witcher until I finish 2 Towers and Return of the King. And The Hobbit, and The Silmarillion. Get through those as well. And then start on The Witcher. Damn it, I saw the notification go up that the stream was starting soon. I got comfy on the couch ready. No worries, man. I've had nights like that. Don't forget to post your stuff up on the Discord as well. On the community corner. We've got 15 minutes until we start showing all the stuff off. Also made me as Space Wolf Lord. Which was fun, never done any converted before. Well, that sounds good. We're all good, mate. We're all good. I hope you're alright, mate. Oh, you're alright, mate. I hope you're alright. All cushy. Right, so that's shading done. I don't need to do any more shading. Highlighting is done. That's as bright as I want the red. You can't really see it on unless to get closer up, but it's got a nice amount of shade on there. I really don't want it to go bright, otherwise to make that brighter you'd either have to go a bit pink or a bit orange. I don't want that, I want it a nice strong red. So what to do next? Claws. Alright. I suck at doing claws. Actually, you know what? Still going for Abdon. Let's start from Mechanicus. There we go. Put that back up there. Alright, let's add a bit of water. Let's get these Chlorosarunis done. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to heavily shade these floors with non-oil. Oh, the cam's all over the place. Behave, camera. Okay. That down. Good. Put that claw there. There we go. Got a little claw here as well. A little extra claw. He's a little dinky claw. Does dinky things. Yeah. And then we've got these claws coming up. out the back of the legs as well. Now, because I've dry brushed these quite heavily, it's kind of going to act like a centerfold highlight. So, because I'm not putting the Mechanicus standard grey on too thickly, I'm sort of wet it down a little bit, not a lot. Some of that highlight will influence the grey a bit and give them more sort of natural highlight to it without me having to do the work. So when I heavily shade it, some of it will still look as if it's been highlighted. That saves me a bit of time. Nice little time saver. The thing is, once this dragon is done though, still got the dudes on top to do as well. So it ain't over yet. It's not going to be over for a little bit. This is, like I said before, this is a very big project for me. So I want to say that I did it. You know, I finally got it done. Beat the procrastination. Beat the fear. Getting started. You already read the Robbit, it's just Silmarillion left to get. I already spent like 300 odd quid on hobby stuff. Oof, that's true. That is very true. You just joined the Discord, yeah. Welcome, welcome. Let's fill a room again. Nice one, man. Right. Ari. Get this. We're getting real close to the community corner time. See if I can get the balls done in time. I doubt it. I severely doubt it. There's some funky tunes on tonight, I have to say. I am proper chilling out to this stuff. You know, like just like music that you don't normally listen to, but you've heard stuff of its ilk. You know, like watching videos and vlogs and whatever. And this is that type of like time-lapse music. Like a travel blog or something, or someone just like getting stuff done and they just speed it up, and it's proper zen. Sorry guys, I know I've just gone quiet all of a sudden. You know, like when you proper zone out, you get into the zone and you just like, you're vibing to a tune and you're getting that little bit of mojo. And then you just sort of forget yourself for a moment, you know, kind of a bit like I don't know if anyone saw the Disney Pixar movie Soul, and like whenever people were in the zone, they sort of got transported into like the spirit world, like a little pocket dimension of the spirit world. That's kind of where I was for a moment. Just had that moment of like, booyah, I'm getting this done. And I'm chilling at the same time. And this is just so cool. It's cool that I get to do this every Friday. And I get to do it with such amazing people as well. So, look at that. Oh, we've got 3 minutes left. I could actually get the other claws done. Look at that, undersell and oh fuck, I can't remember what that saying is. What is it? You undersell and over deliver rather than overselling and under delivering. I surprise people like that. Oh yeah, now we're definitely going into some sort of meditation zone right now. Jeez. Welcome to the meditation corner. Oh yeah. Just remember, when you're doing like base coats, it's alright to be a little bit messy. You know? It's gonna look scruffy until it gets neatened up with shades and highlights and stuff like that. It's all good. All we care about is just getting that paint on. You can always correct a mistake. There we go. Boom. Got the claws done. With a minute to spare. Booyah. We only have... Oh, we're only here for a bit. Oh, you just reminded me about my bin juice. Oh, it's going to be too cold, isn't it? Nah. That's half a mug of bin juice just wasted. Devastated. Absolutely devastated. I cannot believe it. Wow. I mean, at least I got some work done though. That's the main thing really. Just I don't like waste. So I'm just loading up the Discord, and then we will jump into the community corner. Right. Let's get this round. Damn, that was proper zen. Weaving dreams. That just had me, man. That had me hard. Right, let's hop over there. El Hobby Corner. We're on the community corner. Yes, we are. Let's make sure everything lines up right. Right, said friend. Fuckers red. Ah, okay. Come on, behave. There we go. There we go. It's behaving now. It's been a bit slow to load stuff up, so let's find the top. Oh, there's quite a lot here actually today. So there we go. All right. So without further ado, let's hop over to Community Corner. All right. So every Friday we have a look at what you lot have been working on throughout the week since the last show. If you have anything that you're proud of, anything new that you're working on, something just help with the inspiration. Ignore the stock behind me. Though, kudos to the wife though, because it actually looks tidy for a change. So, yeah, big shout out to the wife for being tidy. Anyways, so this week we have quite a few lovely pieces, so we're going to have a look through that. And then stick around for afterwards because we're going to do a poll to name the new monthly painting challenge, which we're going to be launching this evening. And of course, I will create the group later on and put it live, so you guys can start getting ahead on that. And we've got some rules and stuff, but it's really exciting. I can't wait to share it with you guys. So let's get on with the community corner. So starting right up there. Actually, hang on. I forgot to put thingy back. Got the keyboard on the floor. There we go. It's a random pick. Right, so starting off with Phil Ediart, or Ed Ediart. I think he changed his name quite a lot of times. It's kind of like the Snoop Dogg of the hobby. So he's got Mr. Typhus coming in right there. Look at that. It's a nice conversion of Typhus anyway, with a big old bug face. Ooh, that's very nice. I really like the colours you got there, like really sort of just weathered and putrescent, icky, I think is the nice way. Great rust effects as well. A little nurgling butt. Got to have a bit of a nurgling butt too. And yeah, no, that's really nice, mate. Really nice. And then a compilation of all of it as well. And he's got the Lord of Contagion up as well. Oh, without the helmet. Alright. I see what you're doing. Very nice. Is that a squashed nurgling down there, by the way? Kind of looks like it's been squashed. Great work on the cloak as well. Look at that. Nice mangled blade, and the incense burners and everything. It looks really nice, man. And then all you're getting from me after this one, Odin. on Slipnir, and Fricky and Gary. Is it Gary or Jerry? Gary, I don't know. But it's conversion from the original Metal Archaon on Horse, which was a badass mini, by the way. That looks really good. That does look really good. For the Allfather. Hehe. That's really nice. Nice base work as well. Very wintry. We got some really nice fur textures going on in there. Let's have a look at that blade. Not bad, that. Not bad at all. Oof. There's the compilation. Mate. That is proper gold standard there. Proper gold standard. Like, nice one, man. Thank you so much for sharing. We've got Gina with her finished Bellicor. Ooh. No need to say all you have. That's a freaking beast of a miniature to finish. What are you on about? All I've done. Ha! That is amazing work. I really like what you've done on the blade there. You've done really good work on highlighting as well. That must have took bloody ages to do that edge highlighting all on the wings. And he's got so many bits and pieces everywhere, you know what I mean? So I can see that taking quite a considerable amount of time. But we all know that the star of the show of this is, of course, the lieutenant that's on the base. You know, this is just a fancy base for that lieutenant right there. That's really good work. Let's have a look at the back of it as well. Christ. It's really nice work. Is that from you highlighting, or is that the natural light? Because either way, it still looks really good. I like this as well. If you made that blood rather than, because I've seen a lot of people do lava, that kind of looks more like blood is coming out of the stonework. It's pretty sick. Thank you very much for popping that in there. Not quite Kev, but we'll hope to get there. Crazy, mate. Crazy. And then, of course, we've got Mr. Wolfenstone as well, with his stippled to death Blood Angel. That's really good. I like the fact that you got, like, you know, like some of it's sort of chipped away, weathered. Great weathering as well. But the amount of stippling he does to build this up is absolutely bloody mental. Takes you what, a few days? No, it takes you almost a week actually just to do one of these bikes, doesn't it? But it looks absolutely stunning. Gives it that added texture that it needs, so it's got a bit of shade to it. Oh, it's got the screen painted up as well. Very nice. That's a pretty badass mini. Very well done. Thank you so much for posting yours. And we've got Gunstar Hero coming in. He's been painting his his stairwell. And very nice. Very nicely done. I can see you've done a nice consistent 2 layers there as well. Very nice. Yeah, I can't say more than that. I can't wait to see the carpeting. So thank you very much for that. We've got Raven's Rook in as well. Started on my New Year New Army. Bad Moon Death Dread and Nazdrag up. Oh, good. God. Nazdrag Ugg Grug. Oh, fuck. Fuck you. You just put that there to see me stutter and stammer. Nazdrag Erdgrub, the Bad Moon War Boss. What a bloody name. Absolute sausage. Oh wait, that looks really good. It kind of looks like a bit of his legs missing. Is he hopping around, or is it just got a really thin? Oh no, it's running. Oh bad, it's running. I can see its foot behind it. Kind of looks like it's hopping. That's really nice work though. Really nice work. Nice bit of damage going on there. The yellow's really nice. And then we've got War Boss in there as well. That's a really cool mini. Very nice use of circular saws as well. Plenty of Dakar. Can't argue with that. That's really nice. Really nice. Thank you very much. I've been cross-referencing photos of the new Ragnar Bloke main and Crom Dragon Gaze to figure out if you can make a normal size Ragnar. It would count if I saw the paperwork. Right. Okay. Eddie comes in again with a little Slaanesh champion conversion. Ooh. Look at the sun. That is from sorry, I'm shouting into the mic there. That is from the old Chaos Possessed kit, isn't it? That arm, that's part sword, part arm. It's really nice though. Really vibrant colours as well. I'm really liking it. And the mohawk and everything. It's cracking work, mate. We got Mr. Fish with his entry here as well. Oh, we got some crazy orcs, of course. Lovely lush vegetation on the bases there. I think that's something that people heavily overlook, is the amount of vegetation you put on the base. It's going to be varied. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on there, so that pleases me greatly. And a great colour scheme as well. They look really striking. And here's the back end of them as well. That's really cool. That's it. I like this. I really do like this. Some of my favourite basing right there. It's great work, mate. It really is. What have you been working on here? You've just been reorganising then? That is an insane amount of stuff on the shelf. Just getting dusty. Put it in a box, man. Put it in storage. Keep it nice and dust free. And that is a very tidy hobby area. How dare you? Do you even Warhammer, mate? I love the fact he's got Dolly Parton up there. How was that? Is that the Hoff as well? He's got the Hoff in a budgie smuggler. What is that? Is that a leather jacket as well? Oh no. Oh dear. For whatever inspiration takes you, right? I love it. Just moved and finally unpacked. Alright. And one of the first things you made sure was that you had your dose of the Hoff. Alright. Oh dear. Oh my days. Hey, Dicey guy, how's it going, man? Hope you're well. Ah, the Hoffpic's an embodiment of the 80s, exactly. And then he's got the framed Dolly Parton with all the CDs, and it's just, oh man. It's just so like, you got that, and then the Hoff. half naked, and then, you know, a nice comic cover. It's just three completely different things, but it just... Oh, mate. I think I'm going to have an early night tonight. Oh, dear. Thank you for that. Gina has also started on something new as well. Ooh. Big old... What is that? A Death Dread. Just killer cans are the smaller ones, isn't it? Hope you enjoy that. If it's anything like how you painted Bellicor, it's going to look freaking awesome. Oh man, I need a second. I need a second to recover. I just was not expecting it. Oh god. Oh. I take my hat off to the Hoff. I'm not even sorry for that joke. That's the worst joke ever. Moving on, we've got Warhammer Plus, and it looks like he's been working on a Chaplain on bike. He's finally got it finished. I remember he was converting this a while back, actually, and it's great to see. What's that? So I'm going to assume this is for your Space Wolves. But I mean, look, massive skull there. You've got a skull there. Book on there. I like that. That's got to be from the Dark Angel Terminators, isn't it? I've got some more pictures here. Bright red eyes. The fury of the Emperor. Absolutely loving it. That is just amazing. Great basing as always. You know, can't fault it at all. And it's really pleasing to see. It looks really good, man. And it got a bit more zoom out. It's just so gonna fuck someone up with that mace, you know? Like, they're in for a while of pain. Oof. A proper have them. Did you double send the pictures? Mr. Wolf, brother Mephos. Great work, though. We've got Bazza here as well, and he's done himself as a Space Wolf Lord. Cool. That's pretty dope. You know what he's missing, though? He's missing a Domino's pizza. If you could put a Domino's pizza somewhere on that miniature, then he'll complete it. And oh, these are really nice Space Wolves. A nice grey there. A lot of people sort of vary between like a bluish grey and then like a more medium grey like this. I think either is really nice. So yeah, they're looking really good. I like the purple basing as well. That's nice and different. So great work, man. We've got Meandering Shade here as well. Let's get the music back on. I did finish the Christmas Red Gobbo the other day. Lovely. Have a look, see. Oh man, you got little bulbils in the snow. That's pretty cool. I really like that. Nice colours as well. Looks a lot more sort of natural flesh rather than, you know, like you get that really bright orangey red. But this is really nice. I like it. I like it a lot. But what I really like is the smoke. You have nailed that, because it does really look like the flame is within the smoke, but you got enough of the smoke color just on the edge of that smoke to make it look so. That's a really good technique, and it goes off into the black smoke. That's pretty cool, man. I really like that. Dug out an old project you stored away, texturing and detailing up. Some MDF Necromunda terrain. Ooh. He went out for some new paints. Ooh. I can't wait to see how that gets on then. That's going to be good. Look at all that. That's a lot. That's going to take you some time. Yeah, keep us posted on that. For sure. And then we've got the last one from Mr. Bazza. That's a badass mini, by the way. I really do like that. It's just orc on the top of a giant troll. Like, bossing him around. There, go smack that. Go smack that. Hang on, get me closer so I can poke him with my pointy stick. it's basically the swamp orc version of that commissar on the tank going, get me closer so I can hit him with my sword. You know what I mean? Oh, that's really nice. It all ties in quite nicely, actually. So yeah, well done, man. I like that belly shield though. That blue really does stand out nicely. And let's just have a quick refresh, just make sure I haven't left anyone out. Yep, that's it. Wow. That was a pretty awesome community corner, actually. There was some fantastic bits of work in there. So thank you to everyone for posting your stuff in there. That's got my hobby mojo going. I don't know about you lot, but it definitely has for me. So actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Okay, yeah. That's fine. So what we need to do, and I'm going to put a poll up in the chat now, is we need a poll on the name for the painting competition. So I have saved a couple of suggestions, and because you fantastic people, I mean, there's 21 people in here apparently, which is absolutely freaking amazing, by the way. So hello, thank you for being here, welcome. Please like, share, subscribe, and just throw a few words in the chat. Let us know what you're up to, what you're working on, how you've been doing, what you did for Christmas, New Year's, all that great stuff. Fix my crappy ass hair as well. And yeah, let's I'm gonna put a poll in the chat. So it's gonna be 3 options for there we go. 3 options for the name of the comp. So okay. Right, so I'm entering 1 just because it's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Got another one. This one, actually, this one's pretty normal. And the last one Where's it gone? There we go. All right. So vote for the one that you you think is better, or should be the name of it. All right, and oh dear, totally regretting this now. But you know what? I think it's only fair that you guys get to decide the name of the challenge for which you will be participating in. So everyone, I stick a like on the video for Kev if you haven't already. Ah, cheers, bud. Cheers. But yeah, that was a fantastic thing, wasn't it? Oh, I'm keeping an eye on this. Oh, it was 2 votes. Oh, I love watching the poll like update automatically, like, you know, in real time. Oh, we got 10 votes in. Oh, I wonder what else we're gonna get on there. Which one's gonna win? Let's get the suspense up, shall we? You see them and you're scared. Everyone knows THC and KFC going hand in hand. You know what I mean? Oh, the poll is really swapped around. Well, I'm going to give it until the end of this song, so it's 3 minutes left, and then I'll close the poll and we'll see which one. Ooh, yeah. It's 14 votes though. That's pretty solid. It's so close to so Kev's Corner Buster Challenge, or KCBC. THC paint off. Of course, it is the hobby corner, not the other teams. And we got Kev's Fantastic Challenge in KFC. So yeah, maybe we'll get sponsored by KFC for it. Could you imagine? We'll sponsor it. So like the winner ends up with like a pocket chicken. That'd be amazing. Oh, absolutely amazing. Oh dear. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. Keep forgetting it's more loud for you guys than it is for me. Jeez. I honestly don't know. Bollocks this challenge on moshing. If we win chicken, and I changed my vote. Oh, the music drowned me out, did it? I was just laughing about, you know, like if KFC came along and actually like sponsored. And we got like a free bucket of chicken for the winner. That'd be amazing, right? Yes, it'll be finger licking instead of paintbrush licking. Tastes like chicken. Oh dear. Just a disclosure though. There is no promise of KFC chicken, by the way. Just gonna put it there. I'm not having someone like at the end of the month when a winner is announced start like hounding me. Where the fuck is my bucket of chicken? Like, give me my chicken skin, you bastard, and my gravy. Don't have to deal with that. Oh, we got another. Woo, we got a last minute vote in there. Just as the song finished. Wow. Okay. That was a sneaky vote. I'm not sending you chicken all the way to Norway. That's ridiculous, mate. Can you imagine the postage? Let alone the stink. Oh dear. Alright, so we need one more person to come in and vote. We need a tiebreaker. I know, right? Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to end the vote. Ugh. And let's put a new one up. Right. So, KC, BC, or KFC. There we go. There we go. Alright. Those are your options. Go for it. Now, if 15 people vote, it won't be a tie. If 14 people just vote, though, or if all 16 concurrent viewers vote, then I'll be very upset. Like if they just vote 50-50. Right. Here we go. Ooh, I like seeing the little bars sliding back and forth. Which one's gonna get it? This is almost more entertaining than watching me paint. Who would have thought, eh? Or watching paint dry. Which is basically what we do. Can you imagine? Whenever you tune in to a hobby show, you're literally watching paint dry. Like, whew, we've sold it to you. We've finally sold to you the most boring thing you could watch. Watching paint dry. Oh dear. But it's all about just the hangout, really, isn't it? That's the main thing we're here for. One of your roosters is named Nugget. The most exciting had to die. Let's mosh with the nuggets. Oh my days. Right, so we've got 12 votes in there. 13 votes. It looks like there's a clearer winner here. Just to confirm, there will not actually be a KFC prize for the winner of the painting challenge. I haven't even read through yet what we're doing. So I've written it all down, the rules, so I can't forget, and you know I can't get accused of making it up. So the first of every month after this month, because of course we've got a late start to this month, we'll announce an awesome new challenge on the first Friday show after the end of that month. We'll do a showcase of everyone's entries, and then we'll unveil the top 3. So we'll have a first, second, and third place. The winner will get a title underneath their name on the Discord, just for bragging rights. But we're going to keep track of the top 3 every month. Every month we're going to do a challenge, and then in December, all those who came first, second, or third throughout the year will get a chance to have a big old showdown for a prize. So yeah, that is the goal. So hopefully in that year, all of us, through that little bit of competitive edge, will help to explore new techniques, new painting styles, new miniatures, and then we'll start, you know, getting better as a community, advancing as a community, sharing tips and tricks and stuff like that, and taking inspiration from everyone's work, and then having that little goal at the end of the year. I'm hoping to help sort of, you know, give everyone that extra little incentive, you know, to get involved and get better. I mean, even me, like, heck, it would actually help me get stuff painted. Like, I mean, there's no guarantee, and I can't actually enter the competition myself because I'm running the thing, but you know, it will incentivize me and it will encourage me to come along as well. So we've got 16 viewers and only 13 votes. I'll wait until the end of this song. It's only a minute 30 left, and then we'll take the win of that. Excuse me for that. Right. What's everyone saying in the chat? Ooh. At least it's not a wall drying. Bring on the wall. Should that be one of the challenges? Just paint a wall. That could be next month's challenge, maybe. Paint a wall. Oh, we got another vote in there. Oh, it could equalise. It could equalise. Damn. It could go either way. Still, there's 19 viewers in the chat, so get your votes in. What do you want the name of the paint challenge? Is it going to be Jesus, Kev's Corner, Buster Challenge, or is it going to be Kev's Fantastic Challenge? Let us know. Just in case you just joined and you didn't quite know what you were voting for. Mr. R says, my neighbours had a cockerel. It was so annoying, it literally just screamed all of the time. Luckily the neighbours got rid of it. I went for ducks and a few chickens. Nice. There will be KFC prize. Not for you lot, not for the competition. We're about the... You're about to order one. Fair enough. 3 viewers are not voting. Ah, no, I know. Kevin too hot. Oh, thanks, Dicey. You're too nice. If we could run a mod challenge alongside, if you like. You really want to win? Yeah. Oh, Nate's in the chat. How you doing, man? I just joined. Had no idea what was voting for was. just seen KFC and thought you were going to eat a bucket of chicken. just do a bazza, and instead of a Domino's pizza, just eat a bucket of chicken live. Oh. I'm taking to a tie and watch Kev freak out. No way. No way, mate. Right, well, I think the song's done. We're going to end the poll there. And there's the results. So I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. I will create a new group. Hello, Raven, by the way. I'm going to create a new group, and it's going to be called... I can't believe it. Hang on, wait, where was it? Where was it? I don't want to get it wrong. Kev's Fantastic Challenge. Ta-da! Like, it's such a downer, right? Like, you see KFC and you're like, that's freaking awesome. And it's like, yeah, that's the name of the painting challenge. It's like, oh, what does the KFC stand for then? Kev's Fantastic Challenge. Oh, okay. Anyways, so this month's challenge, it's a long month, so you know you're fine for time. It's a nice easy one just to get us started, get the ball rolling, just get us going. So you can pick one miniature, any one miniature you like. It can be a lonely warrior, a lonely skeleton, a Necron warrior, a Stormcast Eternal, a blooming Viking, an alien. It could be Crisis Protocol for all I care. Anything you want. Try not to have big old monsters because that's just gonna put a lot of pressure on yourself. But any one miniature, vehicle, character, it doesn't blooming matter. And what you'll do is just paint it up as nicely as you can. It's that simple. So at the end of this month, we'll close the group, so you'll have until the 31st of this month to get your entry in. As I said, I will create the group tonight, so it'll be live tomorrow. All you need is a picture of it before it got paint on it, and then you know, as many pictures as you like. I say 3 pictures is enough, actually. 3 pictures of the finished product. Once you've done that, post it on there, and then the first Friday after the thing's closed, instead of doing a community corner, we'll have a look at all the entries and then we'll announce the winner. The judges will be myself and the moderators, so got a nice varied experience pool there. We're all like slightly different things as well, so it's going to be less likely going to have a tie there. So we'll see how it goes anyway. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So January, new year, new mini. Boom. Single miniature, doesn't matter what it is, be anything you like. It could be even just a little tiny thing like a snotling, a scarab, a little rat, who cares? A nurgling even. Doesn't matter. Just paint it as good as you can and post it on that group. So, I hope that sounds really cool. And of course the winner will get bragging rights for the entire year until December, when we have all of the winners and runners up have a face off. And who knows, maybe the prize will be first prize, you get family bucket. Second prize, you get a box meal. Third prize, you get yourself a box of popcorn chicken, motherfucker. Anyways, so yeah, I look forward to everyone's work, and yeah. Whoa, it's got me excited now. So, how do I post Polaroids to the page? Come on now. Yeah, no, mods can't enter. Just to make it fair, because otherwise, you know, that'd be too good. You know what? I think what we'll do, alongside it, just for bragging rights, what we can do is the mods and myself, we can do our own little thing, and we'll let you lot vote on whose is the best one for that month, and then we have a little bit of friendly rivalry there as well. Lupus, send it to KFC PO Box IKEA. Wow. Thank you so much. KFC buckets to the judges. If we wanted to bribe the moderators, what would we have to do? Yeah, KFC buckets. Ah, dear. Kev fucking crazy. Yeah, I definitely am. Or it could be Kev's fried chicken. Yeah, I wouldn't eat it though. Been left out too long in the sun. Yeah. So to be right, I just need coffee. I need more than coffee, mate, right now. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go now. As you can tell, I'm starting to get a bit froggy in the throat. Yesterday, I woke up with a real cough, like a proper asthmatic cough. Actually ended up nicking the kids' inhaler for a few puffs just to take the edge off. I don't have that cough. It kind of just went overnight. But now I'm a bit more froggy in the throat, so hopefully I don't lose my voice, because there's one co-worker at work who has lost her voice. She's been gone for most of the week. And I can't work like that. I can't. I need my voice. I need my voice to bore you to sleep, or to entertain you, to rile you up, to get the blood pumping, to make you feel the passion of the Emperor's finest. For the Emperor! Or, you know, for orcs. Whoa! Yeah. Or, you know, the Eldar just like, hey, you are not coming into this club wearing that. Yes, it's shield time. Of course, it's shield time. So I want to say a massive thank you to everyone, as always, for tuning in, liking, sharing, subscribing. To new people who have joined the Discord channel, don't forget, hit that link to the Discord channel and join us. We're a friendly bunch. It's a growing community. It's an active community, and we have a laugh there, you know. And if you ever need any help, tips on new stuff, you're getting into the hobby or otherwise, or you're an experienced hobbyist and you want to share some stuff, come along. We're also friendly to other content creators as well. We want to spread the love and spread the knowledge. That's what we're all about. So make everyone feel comfortable in our hobby corner. Also, don't forget, there are, you know, other social media links there. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Not so much, but you know, it's good to see how much of a dumpster fire that can be at times. And every Monday, 9 PM, we do an Imperium playthrough. The Monday coming up is going to be the one with the flayed ones, which, by the way, I ain't kidding. They weren't that bad to build. Piece of piss. Like, people crying about that. If you're new to the hobby, fair enough. They can be fiddly as hell. But if you're an experienced hobbyist who's done plastic kits before, not bad. And yes, one last thing as well, because this is very near and dear to my heart. I want to say thank you so much to these fantastic, beautiful bastards Mr. Lupus Canis for being a member on YouTube. By the way, the membership tab is available to use. There's only one thing on there at the moment, one membership like level, but that's because I just want to gauge interest. If people are more interested in joining Buy Me a Coffee, then I'll keep it as it is. And I want to say massive thank you to David Young, Zero Honor, Gunstar Hero, and Phil Eddie Arts for being absolute legends as well. And of course, there's more tiers on the Buy Me a Coffee one, so you can unlock more special extras as well. So, thank you to you, absolute legends. Thank you to you, absolute legends, for tuning in. Don't forget to check all the affiliate links and stuff like that. Every purchase you make a saving. You make an absolute steal, and it helps the channel out. So it's a win-win. I think that's it, right? Yeah, I think that's it. There's just one last thing to say. Stay safe, stay beautiful, take care of yourself. Big loves and peace. Time for poker! Buy me a KFC. Oh dear. Oh no, it's gonna trend now. I buy you a KFC in Aussie, mate. Thank you and good night.